Have you ever considered leveraging low-cost acquisitions of struggling brands for growing your Amazon business? We often think of acquisitions from an exit strategy standpoint, but it's also one of the most effective scaling strategies you can implement as well. Stick with me for the next 5 minutes as I interview Shaquille Presla, who over the past 6 years has been successfully using acquisitions to properly scale his company instead of having to launch new products entirely from scratch. Not only is this process extremely lucrative, it's also a lot simpler than you might be expecting. Hey Shaquille, thanks again for being here, and if you could take a moment to share a little bit about you and why this is a topic that others should listen to you about.
Hey Jason, thanks so much for having me. So I've been buying e-commerce businesses for about 6 years now. I've completed 15 acquisitions. Most of them have gone very well, and I really think the best money you could be putting and investing into is an online business. Within even Amazon field, it's a great business to be buying something today. Everyone focuses right now, if you have an Amazon business, everyone's trying to grow. They're trying to grow through marketing, whether they're using Amazon ads to lower their costs, or they're using Facebook ads to drive even cold traffic, putting them in a funnel. But no one really focuses on growing through acquisitions. Let's say you're in the pet industry, all right? You're getting good reviews, you're getting good sales, but you're still not able to break through in a certain niche, whether it's dog food or whether it's cat supplements. What if you found an opportunity to buy your competitor, or you see a listing that comes for sale? You buy that business, you now add it back to your current business, and now you've grown your business that was making, let's say, $100,000 in net profit. Now it's doing $150,000 in net profit. Without changing anything else, you've now increased the value of your business, because the higher the profit a business gets, the more valuable your business gets. And I'm talking on a multiplier basis. You've probably now increased the multiplier of your business from a 3x net profit to probably a 3.5x net profit. So that's a great way to increase the sort of the enterprise value of your business. And let's say you've tried Amazon and you've failed, all right? I think over half of businesses fail in the first 5 years. That's a lot of businesses that do fail. Here's an opportunity for you to sort of hack your way into buying a business or owning a business, right? You've tried Amazon, maybe it didn't work out. Now you get to acquire a business. It's sort of a business in a box. It comes with strategies. It comes with strategies that have failed. It comes with supplier relationships. It comes with marketing. You take what your skill set brings and you increase, or you help grow the business even further. Let's say that you're really good at branding, or you're a really good photographer, or you're a copywriter. Look at businesses that are coming for sale. Sign up with different brokers' listings, and look at Amazon businesses that are coming for sale that are profitable, but probably aren't doing a good job in writing good content. They're probably not doing a good job in keyword research, or their pictures aren't that great, or their reviews are super small. If you're good in that opportunity, and I'm talking about you're a good photographer, you're a good copywriter, you're good at looking up keywords to bring on, you're good at optimizing, you have maybe a review club or a fan club, whatever your skill set is, if you can plug that into a Amazon business that you're looking to buy, you could exponentially grow that Amazon business. And as it grows, the value of the business grows too. To give you one specific example, when I bought my Amazon business last year, all I did was one thing. The cogs on that product itself, the old seller was airing everything in. His packaging was not good. In fact, they were getting oversized fees, and the seller was pretty strapped on cash flow. So he was only ordering maybe 200 to 500 items each time. What I did was I repackaged the item so it became, and I'll tell you, it was a fitness belt. I repackaged it to where instead of it being 50 inches long, we spinned it around and put it into a box. So now it went from oversized to whatever the small regular size FBA fees. We started using sea freight, and then I started ordering in much larger bulk sizes. What that did right there was I was able to decrease my COGS by about 35%. Okay. So if you're buying, a simple math, $1 million worth of COGS a year, now your COGS have gone down to $650,000. That $350,000 in savings goes into your pocket. And if you multiply that by a 4x multiple, you have increased the value of your business by over $1.5 million just by doing that one thing. And that's just one opportunity. And I'm on buying inventory. There's many ways to really add more value to a business. I would say sellers are probably not able to implement those opportunities. It's because they're the bottleneck. They don't have that skill set. They don't know about that opportunity. Sometimes we, as running the business, we'll get burnt out. We're doing everything from marketing to designing to customer service. We sometimes get burnt out. There's an opportunity in front of us. We just let it go. Use that, capitalize that sort of failed or the mistake by the seller. Use that opportunity to grow the business. I mean, and these are very lucrative ROIs.
Yeah, I just actually, sorry to interrupt for a second, just really, you're giving me tons of ideas there too, because it's so true. We've taught so many people this business model, and the reality is, you look at reasons for failure, and a lot of reasons are just, whether you want the energy behind it, whatever you want to call that, sometimes it just fades for people. Whether, they've got, like right now, for example, you've got people that their children are forced to be home from them. So before, they might have had more time to do that. It's not really their passion. They don't really have a good why. They're not really into it that much, but they've done a pretty good job of building this business. And there's these opportunities where they're sitting there like, I know I should do this, but they're just not. So like what you're bringing up, and those are all things that I know of my time. I've been online full-time 15 years now. I've gone through cycles on my businesses in each one of those things where that there's something you should be doing, but whatever it is in life for that specific business, you're just not doing it. And what a great example you had, whether it be you just look for those little opportunities like product packaging size. Like oftentimes it's like, oh, I don't want to go through and have to figure out a new product package. I'll just keep it how it is. But right away, I mean, you're saving, by all the things that you've done, 35%, you said?
Yep.
Like that's huge. Right there, that can make the difference, because now you can invest that much more in sponsored ads. You can invest that much more in everything else. So that's awesome. Do you have any recommendations of any brokerage sites people should check out? Even like your one top favorite or a couple of them?
Yeah, I could give you a few. If you're looking specifically for an FBA business, the FBAbroker.com is a very good broker, ran by Corin. QuietLightBrokerage.com is another good one. And then websiteclosers.com, who probably has the most volume of deals coming in. That's another great place to look for deals.
That's awesome. Cool. So when it comes to doing this kind of thing, how long is the process when, if you're looking at buying a company, how long does it usually take people, if there is an average number for this, by the time you identify an opportunity where you could actually have the business for yourself?
Yeah, typically it takes about a week to go from finding a deal, or at least identifying a deal, to placing it in a letter of intent phase, LOI. And then that's when due diligence starts. And those are usually 30 days long. And this is where you investigate what you are placed your LOI on. So this is where you play a detective and see, okay, is that what the financials are showing? Is that what the operations are showing? Is that what I read in the prospectus? So that, once identifying it to closing takes about 40 days to close the deal, unless there's SBA involved, which takes even longer for financing.
Okay. Is there a minimum amount someone should be willing to invest before looking at this type of option?
Yeah, and I think that answer people get afraid of. It's you don't have to have a lot of money to be buying businesses. There are a lot of ways to buy a business without putting much money down. One of the most popular ways is SBA financing, and that's available only to US citizens, but you only have to put down 10% to buy a business. So if you're buying a $100,000 business, you only have to put down $10,000. And I could talk more about that, but and there's a lot of aspects to it. But that's one of the best ways to buy a business is putting down 10%, and you're buying something that's worth $100,000, should be making you $33,000 a year. I mean, you make your money back, in 3-4 months. There's seller financing. You could ask the seller to finance the deal for you. You could do a performance earnout where you show the seller that, hey, I'm an expert in these missed opportunities that you haven't been focusing on. Let's do some type of earnout where you get the upside while I grow the business. You could buy some of those businesses for nothing down, as long as you're able to sell yourself and show those opportunities. You could do holdbacks, put $30,000 now, $70,000 in next year, and you get that $70,000 from the company cash flows, right? And so those 3 or 4 ways are great ways to buy a business without putting much money down.
Thank you, Shaquille. That was such great information. Now, if you're interested in starting your own business so you can finally achieve both financial and lifestyle freedom, check out our free training series at Amazing.com or by clicking the link in our description. This free training series shows you step by step how to build your own successful business, even if you've never sold a thing in your life. If you haven't already done so, please make sure to follow us and like this video. Also, if you're interested in learning more about using acquisitions to grow your business, check out ShaquillePresla.com. Have a great day.